Several months ago, maybe 18 months ago now, we all approved a draft of responsibilities for the Odyssey Group. This is what we were supposed to do. We're supposed to articulate a vision for the Presbytery's next decade. We're supposed to review and reframe the Presbytery's goals and priorities. We're to reshape the Presbytery to be consistent with a vision and goals and priorities, and we're engaging the Presbytery in giving life to the future they envision. This presentation is our attempt to begin to do number 5. We're trying to engage you in the vision, and so that you'll become partners with us in it, so that, as Steve said, whatever comes out of this little group of folk will not be from a little group of folk, but will indeed be the work of our entire Presbytery working together as we seek to envision the future that God has for us. Cheryl ran down the members, just so you can see them in print. David Alicea, Lois Butler, Aaron Dunnigan, Keith Geckler, Doug Rumford, Cheryl Rain, Daniel White, Steve Yamaguchi, and myself. It's been a joy to be together. We have been working together 2 times a month for 8 months. We have been together, and then some long, full-day meetings with Jill Hudson, who's been working with us out of the GA office, has been an amazing consultant, and it's been a great experience to be together. I want to give you an introduction about some of the things we're doing, what we're going to continue to do as we enter into this process together. In September, we're going to begin a Presbytery-wide process of discussion, discernment, and design on what we have learned and want to share. We've spent 8 months together. Before we do a final paper, before we bring you a resolution, before we ask you to vote on something, long before, we need to get us all involved. So in September, we'll start the discussion. Consider this a prelude, if you will. The next thing, from September to January, we're going to be introducing some key concepts. We're going to be asking you to go to the Los Ranchos website, to our Odyssey page. We're going to invite you to read books that we've been reading and take on concepts that have been just getting us more and more excited about the way in which we think about shifting and reframing our work together. We're going to ask you to, if you've got a blog, to write on it. If you've got a newsletter, to raise questions. If you've got email, to send them all to Keith Geckler at Los Ranchos. And we're going to ask you to continue to be part of this dialogue and this conversation together, so that in January we're going to present a design draft that all of us have had part of being part of. From January to May, the members of the Presbytery will continue to look over the draft that we've all worked on together to discuss and sharpen and clarify the new design, so that our goal is to have a new design for our Presbytery, for the way we work together, at the May 2009 Presbytery meeting, so that we can implement it in the following budget year. I know this is over a year away. This is so fast for Presbyterians.